Good morning, my people, my people, my people. My name is Chief Strongblood, St. Vincent and the Grenadines' favorite and most hated son, the diaspora machismo. And I am on the Ralph Ginsalves Alzheimer's watch. Let me take this opportunity to welcome the following people to St. Vincent we come from. We have Jeffrey Providence, Corinne Dishong, Garfield Oliver, Maxon Saunders, Shelly Ann, Baptiste Jennifer, and Nico Fredericks. I hope you guys will not only watch, but you will share the video and leave your comments also. On June 15th, 2022, which is yesterday, Ralph Ginsalves had a very good Alzheimer's day. At least, so he thought. He was involved in an interview with Colita Olivier. I think it is called a Round Table. And this video is posted on 75 Radio Facebook page.
We are pleased to welcome as our special guest to this evening's program, Prime Minister Dr. Ralph E. Ginsalves. Welcome, Prime Minister. How are things going your side?
Thank you very much, Theresa. I'm very glad to be back with you for yet another occasion. I'm okay. This is the first time we are talking since the passing of our dear friend, Lawrence. I spoke to Jordan.
Okay, so I don't want it to be so sad, PM. I don't want to start so early with that. We're going to do that at the end of the program, otherwise friends for this entire program.
I appreciate it, and I'll try and hold you up as best as I can.
You.
But I know how you all were close.
Okay.
I would say that the situation now, for the period of COVID, the 2 years and continuing, we borrowed some money from the Caribbean Development Bank, and part of that component is also to provide this kind of a support. And all these things which we are doing to hold people together. And Theresa, at the same time, you see Sandals has started up. It's in doing its work for the construction. That should be open December next year. New houses also. Theresa, you asked me the question, and then you see the bundle of initiatives I'm just announcing to you what we have to do, both to control, and you have to anticipate. For instance, let's take the thing with energy.
So, Prime Minister, can we talk about energy when we come back from our first break? We'll talk about that when we come back.
The interview started when Ralph Ginsalves tried to control the interview. He wanted to speak about Lawrence's death, but apparently Colita Olivier and Lawrence are very close friends, and she decided if she starts on this foot, she may not have the strength to continue the interview. So she changed the topic. After all the preliminaries and everything of the interview started done, when Colita Olivier changed the topic, it was 4 or 2 minutes into the interview. Without being asked a question, Ralph Ginsalves started providing information. Ralph Ginsalves speak for 13 minutes 19 seconds, just presenting information without being asked a question. And at the end of it, he was concluding that, Colita, as you have asked, at 17 minutes 21 seconds into the program, Ralph Ginsalves was still speaking. And he spoke about energy. Had not Colita Olivier stopped him there for the first break in the interview, Ralph Ginsalves would have gone on speak throughout the entire interview about what he wanted to speak about. This is a common trait with people who have Alzheimer's that are suffering from dementia. They start rambling on and on and on, even without being asked any question. They perceive that a question was about to be asked, and they just start speaking, answering a question, even though there was no question asked. About 2 minutes after he had rambled on for some 13 minutes, 19 seconds, even without another question being asked, Ralph Ginsalves started rambling on about the stresses that the people were experiencing from the volcanic eruption, from COVID and all these kind of things. And
the people also in their mental state, having been 2 years plus with COVID, and the pressures from the volcano, the hurricane, the drought, these pressures of prices coming in from outside, not of our making. The people want a release. And Carnival is coming up, but even before Carnival, we're encouraging persons to get involved in sports, and we see the women in netball doing well, the men in cricket, we see the footballers making their efforts. We see people in music, in culture, in dance, people who take in photography, people who are writing, students at the university. We see people excelling. It's all part of what I call a time of respair, R-E-S-P-A-I-R. It's a beautiful old English word from the 16th century, which has been in disuse. It has become obsolete. It means fresh hope after a period of great challenges, convulsions, dislocations, even despair. And it's many-sided. It goes to the body, but it goes to the spirit and the soul. It goes beyond just building back better and stronger in a physical sense. So that all of these other dimensions, because in the introduction you talked about Carnival, and so
He encourages people to get involved in sports. He speaks about the ladies who are playing netball, how they are coping because of their netball. He speaks about their netball activities. He speaks about cricket. He speaks about football. Then again, he lost his train of thought, and he just started naming off just a list of things without being asked any question. Ralph Ginsalves was the one who started the topic on Carnival, and at the end of his rambling on, he accused Carlito of asking or mentioning Carnival. I wanted to take a listen to this clip. You see what I'm talking about? My people, I did not listen to the whole interview. I only listened to the Ralph Ginsalves interview, not because I wanted information, but because I was looking to see if there were any bout of dementia. And here we see that his dementia is even getting worse. That is why he didn't go to the Summit of the Americas in California. Could you imagine this happening when Ralph Ginsalves is making a presentation before the entire world? How embarrassing it would be on St. Vincent's behalf. My name is Chief Strongblood, and I am on the Ralph Ginsalves Alzheimer's Watch. I'm out.